It's your man back, the Reactor, fresh out the trash compactor. You know how it is. I just took a ride on my granddad's tractor. I know I'm not your regular Reactor. I know I'm not. You know, I'm a little loopy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit different, but I'm still your favorite England-born, somewhat Australian-sounding Reactor. I'm still a big boss like Rick Ross. I still go harder than Slipknot, and I'm still in permanent beast mode without even need for applying a cheat code. You know how I roll. Fresh out the trash compactor. It's back to Reactor. Here to react to something special today, man. It's actually from one of my friends that subscribe, Deep Productions. Shout out to you. I know you very well, and you're doing good things. I like what you're doing over on the channel. So I'm going to actually be reacting to a song that I've heard before, but I'm not going to call it a review. I'm still going to call it a reaction because it's been so long since I've heard it that I feel like I'm ready to receive it again and then maybe see how, as somebody that's heard the song before, I'll put it out there. I'm not reacting for the first time, but let's see how I gel with it, reacting to it for probably the 100th time. Only it's been like a year since I've heard it, I'm pretty sure. So that's where it gets interesting. We're reacting to Julia Michaels' Issues. I think I've actually referenced her in my other videos just in terms of songwriting ability. Like when I've talked about the criteria that I go by when it comes to like singers. I like the ones that write their own songs. We could even cut to Ed Sheeran, artists that really get behind the music aspect of it as well, so that it's not just their name on a song and a lack of credit to everybody else. Like, they really are a big part of it. And Julia's written hits for so many people, man. She wrote some great hits on Selena Gomez's Rare album. And you can tell when it's her, man, because the way she words things is just beautiful. From what I know, this was a very personal song to her. It was written in the heat of a moment with a significant other who since broke up by the time this song came out. But this hit very deep from her, to my understanding, and I actually saw her cry on Jimmy Fallon. So let's get into this, bro. I think I gave it a good enough intro. I want to get into it. Like I said, it's not unfamiliar territory, so my job is more to react as somebody who's heard it before, but not in a long time, and see how I receive it with more marinated thinking. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's go. She's a beautiful girl, too. Let's go. Oh, I do remember that. I remember the first time I heard this drop in, I immediately gravitated to the song before I even heard Julia, and obviously Julia won me over.
I'm jealous, I'm overzealous. When I'm down, I get real down. When I'm high, I don't come down. I get angry, baby, believe me. I can love you just like that, and I can leave you just as fast. I can love you just like that, and I can leave you just as fast, man. Like, she's basically confessing to herself, like, I can do that. I got issues, man, but, you know, the song will tell more of a story. I like that I'm really ready for everything now, because I'm sure when I first heard this, you know, it didn't soak in as much. But you don't judge me, because if you did, baby, I judge you too. No, you don't judge me, cause if you did, baby, I judge you too. You know, she's about to kill this chorus, man. Cause I got issues, but you got them too. So give them all to me, and I'll give mine to you. Bask in the glory of all our problems, cause we got the kind of love it takes to solve them. Yeah, I got issues, and one of them is how bad I need you. I get issues, but one of them is how bad I need you. We can all relate to that, right? Like, on some level. Like, I don't think I need to elaborate on that. Like, we get that. She's going deep, though, man. You do shit on purpose. You get mad and you break things. Feel bad, try to fix things. But you're perfect, poorly wired circuit. You're perfect, poorly wired circuit. I remember when I first heard that, I don't think I actually caught that was the lyric. I can't remember what I thought it was, but I thought it was something else. But how beautifully is that put? Your perfect, poorly wired circuit. That's... And I know this is getting to the intimacies of the relationship now. You know, like you feel... what is it? She said something like, you feel bad trying to break things, like that sort of thing. Like, yeah, this is... You know, she's definitely bearing her soul on this, and she's letting us in on a lot. And got hands like an ocean, push you out, pull you back in. That's almost a bar, man. You got hands like an ocean,
push me out, put you back in. You know, it's like, that's almost a bar. It's almost a double entendre, because she's kind of like, you got hands like an ocean, but then the ocean waves pull things in and push them out. She almost got bars, bro.
You don't judge me, 'cause if you did, baby, I would judge you too.
That's so beautiful.
No, you don't judge me, 'cause you see it from the same point of view.
Sorry to pause, but I just want to say that click is so beautiful and well timed too.
'Cause I got issues, but you got them too. So give them all to me, and I'll give mine to you. Bask in the glory of all our problems, 'cause we got the kind of love it takes to solve them. Yeah, I got issues, and one of them is how bad I need you.
The video definitely paints the picture too. Like, we can see that.
I got issues.
You can see the way he looked jealous for a moment, and she was trying to just look like she didn't give an F, but really did, you know?
You got 'em too. And one of them is how bad I need you. I got issues. You got 'em too.
I just love what she's able to do with vocals, man.
'Cause I got issues, but you got 'em too. So give them all to me, and I'll give mine to you. Bask in the glory of all our problems, 'cause we got the kind of love it takes to solve them. Yeah, I got issues, and one of them is how bad I need you.
I'm glad I listened to this, man. It's been so long, and I think I love this track possibly more than when I first heard it.
Yeah, I got issues, and one of them is how bad I need you. Yeah, I got issues, and one of them is how bad I need you.
We can agree she also looked really beautiful in that video, right? Like, we can agree on that. That's not some guilty pleasure. Like, we can agree on that. Yo, Julia Michaels hits, man. Like, if you're... Firstly, that Nervous System album, and I know the label pushed her to get it out, which is why she didn't get to tour it. But most artists in that situation would probably just push something out that just didn't really have that much substance. You know, it'd be the Issues track, then a bunch of filler, you know, that the label kind of forced her to put out. Nah, there's so many songs on, like... Man, so many songs on that album. Don't ask... I tell you what, man. If you want me to recall them, I'll get straight into it, man. But listen, Julia Michaels, man, I mean... She had an album when she was unreleased, which I haven't heard, but apart from that, I have all her albums on here. Let's just pick up the Nervous System album. EP, sorry, I keep saying album, EP. So was a really good one. It was like more of a like pop rock type tune. Worst in Me, because she was talking about how the worst in me brings out the worst in you. I know that we can fix these kinks, so on and so forth. Great track. Make It Up to You, that's another good one. Just Do It Like If We're Gonna Do It. The baby just do it. Like, that's a great song. The Color Pink, which is kind of about a boyfriend. I won't say the message in that one in case you haven't heard it. And Don't Want to Think I Can't Remember as much. But obviously Issues is on there too. But if you haven't checked out Inner Monologue Part 1 and 2, clearly I'm a fan. And Deep Productions, I think you knew I was a fan. But, yeah, man, she's just such a polished artist, man. That's really, really what I want out of the pop world. Like, I want more... singers that just write their own material. It comes from the heart. It always does when you write your own stuff. It comes from the heart. It's genuine. It's honest. And the fact that she's so involved in the music side of things too, just make things more beautiful, man. And that's why I like artists like Ed Sheeran and all that, man, because they do all of the above, man. But hey, listen, I've been back to Reactor. They missed me over in Macadamia, so I'm going to get back in my trash compactor, where I'll get there on my granddad's tractor. But listen, I've been having a good time doing these reactions, man. I've got one more to go. And I'll be feeding you all as much content as possible, man. If you want me to react to stuff that's not music, you know, if you want me to react to comedy bits, or you know, if you're an American subscriber, maybe there's some like American sketch comedy that I haven't, you know, because I don't like, I watch some American stuff. That's natural, but because you'll look at some big shows over there and everything like that. But there's stuff I'm not up on, so we can do that. But it can really be anything, man. If you want to see me around, I'm a big video gamer as well. Love my GTA, love my Red Dead Redemption, love my Final Fantasy. That's my main go-tos. But I'm also really looking forward to The Last of Us 2. Outriders. I'm looking forward to a bunch of new games that's coming out, man. So if you want me to react to that, I could do that too. Otherwise, man, I'm more than happy to react to music. It is my therapy at the end of the day. And I think if you're having a bad day, music is always the cure, man. I'm out of here. Your favorite England born, somewhere straining and sound Reactor. And I hope I get some sleep soon, man, because I'm borderline going to go crazy soon. I'm out of here.